Welcome back. To understand the challenges of school funding, you first have to understand where the money comes from. In Pennsylvania, public schools rely on three main revenue sources: local, state, and federal. Local funding mostly comes from property taxes. In wealthier communities, property values are high, so even a modest tax rate increase brings in a lot of money. In lower wealth areas, the tax rate can be much higher, but the revenue can often be much lower. In the Athens area school district, local taxes account for about 40% of our total funding, which is lower than the state average of 50 to 60%. But that's where state funding helps balance things out. The state contributes about 54% of our budget. Since 2016, state aid has been guided by the Basic Education Funding Formula. It considers factors like poverty, English language learners, and a district's ability to raise money locally. In 2024, that changed slightly with the adoption of the Adequacy Formula that took things even further. It was designed to address what schools actually need to provide a quality education, not just how much they've received in the past. Then there's federal funding, usually the smallest piece. For the Athens area school district, that equates to about 6% of our overall budget. These funds are very targeted. Title I for low-income students, IDEA for special education students and nutrition programs. So the money has to be spent in very specific ways. So when you put it all together, Pennsylvania school funding reflects not just our community's wealth, but it also reflects the historic disparities and how schools are funded across the state. And to know that there's a mix of funding sources, local, state, and federal. And those all shape every opportunity our students receive in our schools. Stay tuned for the last video where we talk about what are the cost drivers or expenditures that we cannot avoid in a school budget.